Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early, early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today, we're talking about your word and productivity. What is the connection between the word, your word? At times, the word is your word, and at times it is not. How does your word have a relationship with your level of productivity? So that is our topic today. Get ready for a really interesting show. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber. Again, we speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. We appreciate, love, and respect you here. Join the conversation. You can also go to productivethroughjoy.com. See about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. Yeah, and if you hit the subscribe button, you get. If you hit the subscribe button, you get all these videos for free. I did say free. 1, 2, 3, 4, free. Holla at us and holla at me. If you again are new, allow me to say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. I'm the author of the New York Times bestseller, Raising Fences, which was a Today Show book of the month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people called my people, and I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, which is set 13 miles from Ferguson, where Michael Brown, of course, was murdered. God bless his family, his mother in particular. I am also the author of the forthcoming book, April 2019. So next month, oh my goodness, that's next month. Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a Theory of American Literatures, which explores the connection between activism and literature. That book is really important to me and very powerful for various ways. Anyway, so I'm on a book tour for those two books starting now. I've been on tour for Americas a little bit here already. So look for me coming to a town near you. I'll be at the Pasadena Lit Fest here in Los Angeles County, May the 18th and 19th. The Leimert Park Book Fair, I believe that one's in June. I'm coming all over the place. I'll be coming throughout starting really again in April, all over the place. I'll be at the World Stage. From your social, probably coming again to a town near you. I should also say I am the board president of the World Stage, a literary and jazz venue here in Los Angeles. Um, my educational background is UC Berkeley, go Bears. As an undergraduate, my master's is from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature is from the University of California at Riverside. I am currently a professor of English lit at LMU here in Los Angeles. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, all right? I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity because my background is so crazy. I am the product of a young girl who was assaulted at an early age, gave birth to me in this incredibly difficult story. Gave birth to me at age 17. I was subsequently given up for adoption to a single divorcee who was amazing, yet at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD, yet as cool Modi famously said, hot, you like me now. And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, we are confident that some of the folks who are watching right now can be similarly productive as well. So thanks for being here. Again, go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. So let's talk. We're talking today, guys, about your word and productivity. So point one is you want to determine what your word is. So what word are you relying upon? What is your word? All right, that's the first part of this process. Thinking about what your word is, and at times that word is a multitudinal word, right? So I am a scholar of literature. My training is in 20th and 21st century American literature, with the focus on literary theory, they call them minority discourses, but so discourses by people of color. That's my background. So I really believe in the word. I'm a scholar. I also write books, as you heard in my brief introduction. I believe in the word. So part of what my word is that is literature. Uh, it's the study of literature. It's the analyzing of literature. I mean, I am into the word. And also, though, for me, the word is Also, my phone is doing all kind of stuff. But also, I am a believer in the Spirit, and so my word through studying of various ancient scriptural uh, tomes, the Netter, the Bible, the Quran, the Baghdad uh, Gita. Um, just by reading spiritual text, I have begun to learn about these kind of ancient teachings and traditions. It's been years now, of course, doing this, and then trying to not try, but actually incorporating some of these aspects, this word, into how I basically live my life. And so I've been rooting my life around spiritual teachings, ancient scriptural teachings, for a very long time now. So although I'm a scholar of the word, I embrace the word of the sacred text. So in my own due diligence, in my own personal self reflection, that has become a thing that has become important to me, and so that's what my word is. All right, which goes into point two. So because I believe that your word is your bond, right? That what your word is your contract. When you say a thing, you should be about a thing. You know, we say in the vernacular, uh, uh, let's talk about it and be about it, right? Let's be about what we say we are about. And so, which is point two. You want to once you determine your word, you want to keep your word. Now, as in word is bond. So if you are from the East Coast, you know that people still say it, but definitely in the '80s, cats would say word every like 25 words, word, right? And word is just short for word is bond. Like that's my word. That's the truth. That's we call it. You may hear people on the West Coast calling it real talk, or hey, this is real talk, or they say on the West Coast that's church, or there's many vernacular expressions of this idea that your word is, or we say facts. So it's facts, right? These words are true. These facts, this church, this bond is real. You want to be able to have your life be about what your word is. You want to be able to have your word be your bond, your facts, your church. Uh, Real talk, okay? Because that alignment allows you to accrue power. It just does. It allows you, in my experience, to rise to your divine oneness, which is my particular purpose, right? Above and beyond the show and my creative and scholarly work, that's what I'm looking to do. Rise to my oneness with the divine. Um, which goes into point three. As you begin to align with your purpose, as you begin to understand what your word is and keep it and do it and be about it, man, the level of productivity is uh, miraculous, right? If you knew my life, I've shared quite a bit today, uh, but I'm a walking miracle. It's not that I'm so miraculous. It's not even that, and it's not a way to. I'm not trying to self-aggrandize. I'm just saying, just from my background, people like me usually just are not here. So, and I credit that the here-ness that I am, the space that I am, to God, to Spirit, to the Word, to Word is bond, to rooting myself in the spiritual realm. I am not saying that needs to be everyone's story. I'm saying that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And there's a powerful tradition of people being rooted in the Word and doing great things, right? Because the Word, guys, when it's your word and it's embraced and tethered to a spiritual word, it's powerful. Boom goes the dynamite. That's it for this word today. This show airs each weekday morning, hella early at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Please go to productivethroughjoy.com. See about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations. Look for me coming to a town near you in the book tour for animating Black and Brown liberation and for Americas. That's it. See you soon. Until then, deuces.